Well, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you hit that bell and hit that subscribe button. And don't be stingy with that like button. And if you want to run ads on this channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. Promote your new mixtape, your new album, everything. Products, okay? Now, I was listening to an interview with Rock from Helter Skelter, and he made the point that Meek Mill is the last street rapper, and I couldn't agree more with him, okay? He's the last of this era. We're not talking about before Meek. You know, we still got our Jeezys, our 50 Cents, you know, Jay-Z's and all those guys. Those guys already exist and they're still making music. Jeezy just put out a record, okay? These are guys that talk about that street shit and are really about that street shit, okay? Now, Meek Mill does a lot of weird, questionable things sometimes, but you can't take away the fact that Meek Mill came from the streets of Philly. He can rap his ass off, and he got the goons, okay? And most rappers that are coming out now are nothing like that. You know, they're weird. They're putting, you know, and I like the new rappers. Don't get me wrong, okay? I'm not saying I don't like the new rap. I do, but they're not like that. They're not like street rap. They're more like they got heart, but they're not talking, you know, and they might show a gun or two, but that doesn't make them a street rapper, you know? Yo Gotti, even though he came in around, what, 05, we were introduced to Yo Gotti, 05, 06, he's still a relevant street rapper from today. I mean, look at the whole thing with him and Dolph. That's a crazy beef. I bring this up because Meek Mill just whooped out French Montana in Philly. French Montana thought it was sweet when he came to Philly. He didn't remember that he had a problem with Meek Mill, or didn't take it seriously because he's friends with everybody in the music industry and he's on some peace shit now. And he got goons. It doesn't mean he's a street. I don't consider French Montana a street rapper. I just don't for some reason. But even though he does have goons and all that stuff, and he did come up during the street DVD when I was doing it, but he came not prepared. You know, Meek Mill ran into him, and he's just like Drake. I can't wait to run into you. When he said it again, that thing against Common, they whooped him out because Meek takes things personally. If you turn your back on Meek Mill, and you guys were once, he has those old rules, morals, and principles where, like, if we're in it together, man, we're in it together. It's just like, don't snitch on your homeboy. If you guys are doing dirt together, don't snitch on him. French and Meek, like, they got big together. They were both on MMG. Started with Meek, then French Montana came in. He co-signed French Montana, okay? And French needed a co-sign back then to get more commercial. You know, he had the Rick Ross, the Diddy co-sign, and he had Meek Mill, and Meek Mill embraced him, and they did wild videos together, lots of tracks. And then when the Drake thing happened, French took a side with Drake, and that is like betrayal, and it has to be dealt with, and Meek dealt with it, because if you're going to claim all this street stuff, you know, and then you're going to do something like that, you live by those rules. It doesn't mean you whoop everybody out. You know, even with Safari violated. He caught up with Safari. And it's not like he looks for him. They just run into each other because, you know, it's the music industry. You're going to be at the same events. Same with Gotti. You're going to get out of pocket. Shit's going to get wild. You know, I would say Young Dolph is one of the last street rappers too, because he's really doing it in Memphis, okay? Maybe not on a Gotti level because he doesn't have Gotti's money, but he still got money and he still got goons, okay? And he's still about that life, okay? But it's very rare to have new street rappers now. They don't want to promote that. Rock from Helter Skelter was absolutely right about that, and I agree with him. And even though Meek, questionable sometimes, like when he went against Drake, I can understand the move. At the same time, it wasn't a great business move to go at Drake. But the disrespect was there because he felt Drake kind of embraced him on that sense, right? It's the opposite. But still, he felt when Drake was not messing with him like that for some, I think it was because he was with Nicki. He felt that and he wanted to call him out on it, but he wanted to hurt him more than just calling him out on that. He wanted to hurt him where his credibility is, you know. But I don't think it was a smart decision, but I think he acted out of emotion. But, you know, you got to appreciate the Meek Mills and stuff like that because he's the last of a dying breed. He's almost, the new street rapper's almost extinct. But anyways, guys, what do you guys think about that? Hit me up in the comments. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button for me. If you want to advertise on the channel, your new mixtape, your new album, your new music video, your new product, hit me up at jordantowermedia@gmail.com. Appreciate you guys, and I'll check you guys on the next video.